Hey, everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision as we are still in Kansas City. And with that being said, the men's soccer team took care of business last night and defeated UIndy 1-0 to move on to the second round of the NCAA Men's Soccer Championships. And joining me is the head coach, David Korn. And David, just a great overall performance last night by the guys.
Yeah, I thought a really good start to the game and one of our better spells of possession. And I thought our ball speed, our movement, I thought our composure was fantastic. And when we didn't have the ball, I thought our energy to win it back was much better than it had been in our previous match. So it felt like, considering some of the things we had discussed in training over the past week, the guys did a really good job of coming in prepared and ultimately having a good, strong start to the game.
And I think one of the big things, too, was having that couple-week, 13-day, 12-day break, because you really saw fresh legs last night, especially in that first half. Guys just racing all over the field. And there was a big difference there. It was a difference between us sitting for a week and a half and UIndy having to play two very tough matches in the JLVC.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Going into our previous game in the conference tournament, we had gone on a stretch where we played Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, and then Sunday. So, I mean, that is a different stress on the guys as opposed to having a week and a half, like you mentioned, to prepare. So we were disappointed not to be competing for a conference championship and something that we want to be able to do in the future. But I am proud of the guys for maximizing that time and using it to our advantage coming into last night.
A couple guys that I think really stood out last night. I think Jorgen just had a fantastic game. And Billy Stymack. And Billy did some things last night that we haven't seen him do in the latter part of the season, really, making some good runs, extending plays a little bit, and getting down on the offensive end and setting a few things up.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say first Jorgen I thought was really active, got himself into really good spots, was on the ball a lot for us, and then also recovered in the really good defensive positions to make it difficult on Indy. And Billy, you're right, Billy was very aggressive in his play. And when he plays with that aggressive mindset, which we know he has, he's not only a good defender for us, but he's a guy that really can get forward, impact the game, and I thought his energy to get up and down the flank was fantastic.
Yeah, so, short window to celebrate it. Now it's all eyes to Rockhurst. We know what happened in the first time around. We drew with them in an instant classic. I don't think the guys have forgotten about that. I think they have the mindset now that this is a business trip and we can compete with the elite here, not only in GLVC but in the NCAA.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a talented enough team for it. I think they've continued to mature and get better throughout the course of the season, and that's something we talked about leaving preseason is can we have a better performance each game and each match, and I think last night showed a lot of our strengths and growth as a team, and now the next step is to continue to push forward and have an even improved performance and maybe a more complete 90 minutes going into the game on Sunday, and we're excited for that opportunity, and obviously this time of year whoever we play is going to be a good team and present a challenge, and then the focus becomes on us and how we continue to perform.
Outstanding stuff. What's the message for everybody back home for tomorrow, 1 o'clock?
We could use all the support, all the likes on the Facebook, all the watch live of the stream or at the stadium. We appreciate so many alumni traveling to the game, so many friends and family, and even for the folks back home, thank you for all the well wishes. We greatly appreciate the support of Saints Nation. It's an unbelievable fan base and community to be a part of.
It was great to see Graham come down last night. That was totally awesome to see him.
It was awesome to see Coach Graham.
Outstanding stuff, David. Good luck tomorrow, and we'll talk to you after the game tomorrow.
Thanks, Jim.
David Korn joins us once again tomorrow. Second round, NCAA Men's Soccer Championships at Rockhurst. It's the number 3 seeded Saints taking on the number 2 seeded Hawks. It'll be at 1 o'clock. All the action will be on the GLVC Sports Network /Rockhurst, so you'll be able to follow all that. We'll have the links as well on our website. We want to get everybody either out here in Kansas City or watching online and supporting the guys on just an outstanding run and looking to continue it tomorrow. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.
Go Saints.